How's it going, everybody? Hope you're having a wonderful day. You know I am. I'm above ground, right? Yes. Now, with that said, today I'm going to do a video that I've done before. It's been a while, but I'm going to do another one, and I'm going to do them a few along. I'm not going to pile a bunch in at one time because people don't want to sit and watch that type of video over and over and over. But what type of video is that? It's a shout-out video. And who's going to be on that? You've got to wait a second and find out. Come right back and you'll see. But right now, it is Camaro time. Welcome back. Glad you can stick around. Now, the first one up on the list, and these are not going to be in any particular order. It's not like you better. It's not like you worse. Not even necessarily automotive related. It could be anything. This is just a few channels that I watch personally, that I enjoy, and it could really use your help. The first one up is a channel called Fan1701, F-A-N 1701. And I'll put the link to everybody's channel in the description below. And that way you can go and enjoy them. I'll explain why at the end of the video. So don't stop watching. All this will affect you too. But the Fan1701, this is a father and son combo. I watched the video last night. I'll get in that in just a second. But it's a father-son combo. It can range anywhere from lawnmowers, go-karts, mini bikes, electrical gadget repair, how to test things, how to make things run. But the video I watched last night, the Fan1701, and another channel, which I'll drop next, had a burnout contest during the live stream. Well, Fan1701 not only did the contest, but he also did it in his computer room inside his house, which is absolutely crazy. My wife would so kill me if I did that. But anyhow, yeah, there's no telling what you'll see on this channel, so by all means, go by and show him some love. Now, the second one up on the list is called Youtard Adventures. Like I said last night, Fan1701 and Youtard Adventures got in a burnout contest, and both of them, you couldn't see them, you couldn't hear them, and they was about to gag to death on the fumes from the smoke and everything. And it was just absolutely crazy. Now, Youtard has a dirt bike with knobby tires, but there's no knobs. Now it's just like a drag slick. But like a fan, there's no telling what you'll see. He loves spending time with his kids, riding the dirt bikes, go-karts, all that good stuff around the yard. Him and his buddy Bubsification. So I guess you'd call us a 2-for-1. Shout out. But him and his buddy Bubsification, they'll do live streams and everything while they're sitting there working on their go-karts and dirt bikes and pit bikes and all that good stuff. Just a very friendly, family-oriented channel, just like Fan. Go check them out. Show them some love, guys. Come on, let's get them help. Next up is a great channel that has some awesome aerial footage from his drone. The name of the channel is Bottle Caps. It can be from anything from following the moon to following birds to his last video. He took it and went out in the water, above the water, found the ferry, turned around and followed it all the way back. Excellent, excellent drone footage, with always great, excellent, top-of-the-line music to go with it. So you guys be sure to check him out. Bottle Caps is the name of the channel. Yep, just like the old bottle caps from days gone by. Pop it off and enjoy. Now, the next one up is a guy that I've had on here before, but it was by a different name. The new name is Good Enough Garage. The old name is John Goodrow. And this guy, he lives up in New York, where the weather has been miserable, so he hasn't had a chance to break his Camaro out, but he's got a Subaru, he's got a Toyota Tundra, and he's got a SS Camaro. And he shows you how to do things. He takes you to the job where he works. He's a mechanic. He shows you how to do things there. He shows you how to do mods and stuff to your car. Just all kind of good stuff. All around great guy. And, you know, with the weather and him working all the time and trying to provide for his life, he doesn't have a lot of time to be doing videos, so he does the best he can. He's still learning. and trying to make it. Let's help him. Let's help him make it, because he's a really great guy and some good stuff. The next shout out I want to give is to a guy that he has a Challenger, and I think it's a Tahoe, I think. But anyhow, the name of the channel is DSW Joyride Productions. Really cool guy. He takes you along on everything he does. Stereo system, stereo equipment reviews. He's doing mods to his car. He's got a Challenger. He's got a lot of stuff ordered that he's going to be putting on and everything. And he likes the sound systems, like I said. And also he'll show you how to work on your car, because his car just recently took the stripes off of it. You know, those like RT stripes they have on the hood of the Challengers. They started fading and cracking and peeling, so he was done with it. Got rid of them. He shows you how to do that. So it's like I said, it's another good family-oriented channel. One that is not as recognized as it should be, like all the other ones that I'm naming. And there's a reason for that, again, and I will explain everything at the end, so be sure to watch. But be sure to check them out, show them some love. Next up, I'd like to shout out is a father-son team. They go to car shows, how-to stuff. Just a good all-around fun channel. They have I think it's a Silverado, a Ranger, a Corvette, and a Fox Body Mustang GT. And they go to a lot of car shows, put in a lot of time, a lot of effort videoing and all that stuff. And, you know, working and trying to get this YouTube thing goes, you don't always get the recognition you should. So let's show them some love. Let's get them out of this hole. And everybody needs to make it on YouTube. But these guys are really cool. If they wasn't, I wouldn't recommend them to you. Next up on the list is kind of a 3-for-1. And you'll understand why here in a second. There's a wife and husband team. And they've done so much to help out the community, including me. And you'll find out here in just a second why. The first one that I'd like to recommend, her channel is Carol Sane, is his wife. Basically, her channel is a makeup channel, but we always learn lighting and all this different stuff from different channels. You know, we get different ideas, so that's one of the reasons you need to branch out from your niche. And but the last one I saw her in, she was going around showing the countryside and everything where she lives, trees blooming, rose bushes, all that stuff. Very cool, friendly channel. And her husband has 2 channels. The first one is called Saint Otto, where the pair of them go around the car shows. They give you a lot of informative history on each car that they focus on in their channel, or their video rather. A lot of information from each generation to what it had for a motor this year, what it had for a motor that year, all that good stuff. Very, very informative channel. And also he does St. Otto Live a couple times a week, to where creators like myself go and we can network with the other creators and learn things, help support each other and all that good stuff. More on that in just a second. But his third channel is called Sane Enterprises. And what this channel is where he gives you videos and tips on how to grow your channel. How to, like the last one he did was how to handle bad remarks or criticisms or spammers or just people who don't really like to be friendly. You know what I'm saying? But he gives you tips on how to do that. He did a video on ways to increase your channel to make sure you succeed. All kind of stuff like that. So be sure to check out all those 3 channels, plus all the ones before I mentioned. Now with all that said, I would like to explain for just a second why all this is important, okay? When you start a YouTube channel, you know, you have high expectations of putting a video on there and everybody watching it. I understand that. I was there. Still am. But with that said, there's ways to ensure that you grow quicker. And the first way, and I'm going to ask you to do something for me, and then I'll explain why when we come back. Each one of these channels I've listed, if you will please, go watch them at least 2 minutes and give the video a thumbs up. The reason why that's important, there's 2 reasons for it. Number 1, it gets you out of the spam folder. It keeps you out of it. Because if you just go click, say, nice video, and then back out, and you don't watch the video for at least 2 minutes, it's going to make you look like a spammer. Okay. So what it's going to do is it's going to put you over in the spam folder, and it's going to put a mark on your channel saying this is a spammer. You don't want that. But second reason, and more importantly, YouTube has algorithms and bots and all this craziness and people watching that, hold on, let me get a swab drink. Sorry about that, but yapping makes me thirsty. What happens is that all these things, if you don't have watch time, you don't have supporters, you don't get thumbs up, if you just run in, click on it, and back out, the first thing that's going to happen is it's going to make it look like they're clickbaiting you. You have a picture. Clickbaiting is where you have a picture of something. You think you're going to see one thing, and you go in and it's something different. So we don't want that on them. So it's a help win-win situation. But more importantly, when you watch at least 2 minutes and give a thumbs up, the more that channel has, or that video has, it will be out in the search results. Whenever somebody clicks on a search that has the keywords or something in the title, it'll bring that up more than somebody that doesn't. It puts it in the recommended videos, like if you type in how to change oil in a Camaro, well, it'll bring up a list over to the side of videos that meet that requirement. And it'll be on the, and like I said, it'll be on the search. You click on one, it'll have a bar of recommended videos over to the side. And those videos that you comment and like, the more that it gets, the more it'll be over in that bar. Make sense? So what I want you to do, go watch each one of these channels that I mentioned, at least one video, 2 minutes. Give it a thumbs up and comment. And when you do that, be sure to put in the comment that you came from here. Okay? The reason I want you to do that is once you do that and they reply, they'll let me know. Then when they let me know that you did that, then I will go around to all your channels and return the favor. It's not a sub for sub. It's support. It's networking. That's what all this is about, networking, helping each other. Because if we don't help each other, none of us are going to make it, and we all need to make it. Okay? Nobody left behind. That's what it's about. Nobody left behind. So do all that. It would be greatly appreciated, and I'll return the favor, like I said. But keep in mind, it's not just me doing it. You go into their channels, watching them, saying hi and all that stuff, they'll come back and watch your channel too. So you're not just getting me, you're getting all those people also. And like I said, I'll be doing more videos and all this stuff on the end. Now some of you, I'm going to take this as a sidebar, some of you may know St. Otto, okay, or St. Enterprises, and you know that they're over the threshold. So why am I doing it for them? I know, there's a couple of you guys that's already asked me stuff like that. Reason for it is, when I was in the same position I was talking about earlier, my videos not getting watched and stuff, I was ready to quit. Well, when I was getting ready to quit, I stumbled across one of her videos. So I watched. When I watched, I decided, well, you know, maybe there's something to this. The guy seems pretty smart. Man, maybe there's something to this, so let me give it a try. So I stuck to it. I went to one of their live streams, said hi to everybody, and it just started going from there. I mean, my channel has grown so much in the last 2 months to where I have made the threshold requirements. And I don't want to say their channel's not growing, because it is. But I think with all the help that they've given me and given other creators, I think it should grow faster. I think it should grow more. I think it should grow better. You know, if you're willing to help somebody, why isn't that person willing to help you back? So that's what I'm trying to do. Help everybody that I can. The ones that I mentioned, the ones that I will mention in future videos, the ones that I have mentioned in past videos. I'll do whatever I can. So with that said, get out there and enjoy your car. It doesn't matter if you're listening to the radio in it, taking a cruise through the countryside, going to drag strip, going to the grocery store. Doesn't matter. Your car. You paid for it. Get out there and enjoy it. And by God's bless, we'll see you next video.